It's your boy Deezy. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, hit the subscribe button. Hit that like button too. And share this video. Everybody's not going to agree with me on what I'm about to talk about. But I'm only speaking from my experiences. So I gotta say, how I feel and why my beliefs change. So this doesn't mean that you gotta change your beliefs and why you might look at things different. This is why I look at things different. A lot of people go through life daily hoping and praying. But on their daily journey, they're still doing constantly wrong. And from what I see, right, people will do wrong to other people's, do wrong, period, and expect for someone that is named God to still overlook anything negative they've done and protect them. And this is my observation from my experiences, how I look at things. I see all the time that people continue to do wrong and think that somebody is going to be blinded to what they're doing wrong, but reward them for believing in something. I see it as hope. And as I just pay attention, I really don't see the change that is gonna happen by you continuing to do the same thing, but asking for someone to protect you. Since I've changed my outlook on what everybody else is saying their outlook is, right? Since I changed it now, right? I've changed my total outlook on the things that everybody says that they're following this norm. I've made sure that I lived in a positive light. Whereas before, no matter what I did, I always looked towards what everybody else is looking towards for shelter, to have, I guess they say, to watch over me. And I think that that's the problem. People don't have intentions on really doing better or doing things differently. Their intentions are set on doing whatever they like to do, but they expect for someone to look over their wrongdoings and still protect them. It's people that go out here and harm people, but still turn around and say, God got me. I can't seem to understand the logic in it. I literally can't seem to understand the logic in it from people saying that God's gonna watch over me after you done harmed numerous people. But this is the belief system that is put in place. There's 5,000 religions, right? And everybody is saying that their God is the God. Their God is the one out of all these religions. And God is the creator out of each one of these religions. But I can't see how that's true. I think in life, we'll never understand how we were created. These are all assumptions that people come up with to get you indulged in what they want to get you indulged with. Ever since me personally, right, that I stopped believing in what they put in front of us, things been going right in my life. Ever since, when I had the belief of what everybody was saying that we should believe in, I had multiple things going wrong in my life over and over and over again. And this is real. And these is from my observation and the things I've been through. And I wonder, do people see it as the things that they go through and they keep turning to what they should believe in, but they continue to have these problems and they continue to hope that things get better, right? I wonder, do people see that that's not working? Because 1 minute you can have an exciting moment, right? And then say to yourself that God did this. And in the next step, you can have everything go bad for you. But nobody knows who made this situation bad. Can't nobody say what made this situation bad. It turns to the devil's working. These things was made up. They're made up things that we experience in life, man. These are made up things that we experience in life, man. If you live right, things are gonna go right for you. If you live wrong, no matter who you believe in, things are gonna go wrong for you. You might have a period of time where things are going right for you. But if you're doing wrong, you're going to experience those results. That's why I see that we are lied to as people on what direction we should be looking at life. All the things that are put on TV that are misleading people, majority of the people think that it's the reason that it was put there. And this reason is to benefit you. It's the mind thing that's put upon us. It's a mind thing that we are manipulated to go with what is presented to us. But it's a certain kind of person within that takes you to look at things different. I wonder, do people see that when the pandemic was going on, the liquor stores were still open? The poison, everything else shut down. They mandated a lot of different things, but the liquor store was still open. And this is the poison now. I just see that following the protocol of these beliefs keep us set back, because you know right from wrong, and you know what's going to get, expecting the prayer to save them from encountering the problem. Now that's deep right there. I just see that we are lied to and misled on belief, and to keep peace. If you pay attention to the religions, everybody wants peace. Now, when people are in certain religions and they feel that they want to cause a disaster, they say God told them to do that. Think about that. They say God told us to do this, and then they terrorize whatever they terrorize. I just see it like this, man. People are other people's downfall. But people don't see it, I guess, because when you get to dealing with other people, that's when you have all these issues. If you distance yourself from being involved with everybody, you'll have less issues. It's like you want to interact with people, but somebody can be having a bad month or a bad day that you interact with, and then they can turn on you. They can make things worse for you. But then people say, well, I have to interact with people. I got to deal with people. I need people in my life. We'll expect to have many problems, because dealing with people are going to bring you problems. It's no way that you can go through life living every day, dealing with people, and not have problems with people. But I guarantee you, if you stay to yourself and do what you got to do, you're going to have less problems. You can't have problems with yourself and then cause you to get in some trouble. It's other people that cause you to get in trouble. Interacting with other people causes you to get in trouble. And it's designed that when you have a bad encounter with somebody, they have the ability to put you in a bad situation. This is the design. They have the ability to put you in a bad situation, and you got to fight your way out of this situation. When I stopped following the norm of believing what everybody else believes in, I stopped smoking weed. I stopped drinking. I stopped everything that had me not making sure I'm and you drinking, you think you focus, but you're not focused at all. Smoking weed and drinking distracts you tremendously. It puts your mind in a different state because you're taking yourself out of reality. But I don't think people really pay attention to that because it's so common to want to escape reality. When you pay attention to what the people are following, how do you expect life to be level? Life can't be level from all the negativity that's put out there. You have to expect negative. And things are never going to change. I don't care who you pray to. My grandmom told me when I was a kid, about 4 or 5, this is my great grandmom now, that Jesus was coming back, right? And she lived to be about 89 or something like that. She lived up there. I ain't seen Jesus yet. And for me to understand, right, that these things was put in place to keep you hoping and to keep peace. That's why these things was put in place. To keep you hoping and to keep peace. But this thing is called life, and it's going to continue to be good and it's going to continue to be bad. And from what I'm seeing, it be the people that are screaming God, trying to encourage you to look towards God, that are causing the most damage. You don't hear people who don't believe in God are the ones doing the destruction. It's like they destroy stuff and then go to say, God help me. After you destroy and cause a whole bunch of heartache to people's family, then you turn to say God. I'm just looking at things in a different light, man. From what I see things a lot different than I used to see them. It's just, I guess they say when you get older, you get wiser. I can say that. Because the things that I believed in before, I don't believe in them no more. I don't have the same belief, man. When I was praying all the time, things was just going crazy for me. Because I was still living no matter what I was doing, and I was still expecting to be protected from something. Now that I understand and I'm focused on whatever I'm doing to make sure that I don't put myself in a problem, I stay away from people, things been going better for me. And that's just from my experiences. Have a good day. I just really think life isn't what we think it is. I think that we are taught something and told how to look at things, but it just ain't working. I don't think it's working. And that's just me being honest. You're taught to look at things a certain way, but they're not working though. All the trouble that's going on every day in the world, and people will be the first one to do the craziest stuff, but then say God. And I just see, as long as you stay away from people, you had less problems. People are so used to interacting with people. It's like some people have it down packed how to cause confusion in other people's lives. Some people just got it down packed how to cause confusion. Prey on your niceness. Look at you like they mess with you, but then to be the first ones to turn on you. I be wondering why people act like they can do so wrong, but then say God. People will tell you they love you, right? Love you to death, and then snake you, and then tell you God got him. love you to death, then snake you, but then tell you God got it. Anybody that starts talking God to me and trying to force me to believe what they believe, and I know you ain't living right, you got issues, it just makes me look at them funny. Because I'm not putting my faith in something that I see ain't working. I see what's working. You need to live right, live positive, and stay away from people, and you'll have no problem. The closest people to you are the ones that'll turn on you, man. It's the closest people. It's not nobody that you don't know. It's the people you know. And the first thing they say is, God. I can't agree with it, man. Especially when I see different. It's like everybody living in hope, man. But nobody's receiving it. People will make an accomplishment, right? And say, this is God's work, right? Who do you give the thanks to when it don't work out? That's what I want to know. If you give the praise to God when something works and you feel like you achieved something, right? What about when you lose it? Who do you turn to? That didn't have nothing to do with God. I'm like, you can tell me anything, but I gotta go off of what I see. And I'm paying attention and I'm watching. It's like, it's not what I'm being told. And everybody ain't gonna agree with me. Some people gonna have that hope until they die. Hoping that things get better for them. But it always up and down. 1 minute things is going good for them. The next minute they're going through it. But they're living in this hope. So I just don't see the benefit in it. That's just for me. You know what I'm saying? I don't see the benefit. You know what you're supposed to do. You know what you're not supposed to do. If you make conscious decisions to do what you're supposed to do, I feel that things will work out for you. But if you do things that you know you're not supposed to do, you're going to get those results. That's what's going to happen regardless of the situation. Do the things you know you're not supposed to do. You're going to get bad results, man. But people do the things they're not supposed to do and then pray expecting for good results and say God got me, when the whole time you know you living foul. You gonna get out what you put in. So if you put that positive vibe out there, that's what you're gonna get. But you can't expect to get it from other people. You don't know what other people going through. You don't know what they going through. People could be going through their own life-changing events and then disturb your life. You try and help and bring your own self down. I see it a little different though now. I definitely see it a little different, man. Now that I got that attitude, whereas though I'm focusing on my happiness and my peace, everything has been marvelous. I can't even lie. But when I was trying to make sure other people was right, when they switch up on you, right, it's a total different feeling. That shit internally upsets you. For somebody you've taken care of, that you looked out for, to turn on you, and when they turn the other cheek on you, you messed up about that. You wishing that you ain't had to experience that. But that's what they got us on that wave, man. That's the wave. I ain't believe in nothing nobody told me that I'm not seeing. If you try and sell me something to believe in because somebody else told you to believe in that, I ain't buying it. Because people know what works for them. It don't take for you to have the beliefs of other people to know what it takes for your life to function right. And this was going on. People get to believe in what somebody else is telling them, how they should view something somebody else is viewing it. And expect for things to go good because they're telling you it's gonna go good. I don't see it working for nobody. And I'm paying attention. You know what you need to do, that's what you gotta do. Not follow what somebody else is telling you, but they not living right themselves. All the influencers seem to have these inner demons in the closet. All of them. All the influencers. So that should tell you you can't follow somebody that you see is trying to tell you the direction to go. You got to go from your experience. Your experience is going to outweigh what somebody else is telling you should do. Especially when most of them ain't living right, man. Most of them ain't living right but want to tell you how to live. Do what works for you. When you look at social media, every day people are going through something, right? They turn into weed, they turn into alcohol, they turn into pills to try to cope with what they're going through. Hoping that things will get better for them. But they still doing the same thing, but hoping and praying and expecting for a different result. Real shit, man. And you don't see no different result. It's people that's older, getting older, experiencing the same thing they've been experiencing their whole life, but they expecting something different because they following what somebody else following. But you don't see nothing different. They got the same thing going on. They ain't accomplishing nothing. They just following what everybody else is telling them to follow. The beliefs. But I see it ain't working. You gotta know what's for you. You gotta know what you like. Know what's right and wrong. You know what's right and wrong. But people do wrong all day and try to believe in something thinking things are gonna go right. You know what's right from wrong. You know what it is. Find your peace, man. You gotta find your peace. And don't let people bring that bad energy on you. You could deal with people that bring that straight bad energy on you and act like it was you. It was you the reason why things ain't go right. I don't want no parts. It's cold out today. I'm going through the car wash. Yeah, I'm going through the car wash today, baby. Baby. Hey, what's up, brother? Look at the rain nuts.
We got $100 gift cards for 75. Any interest?
Not right now. Thanks, man. Oh man. Live how you want to live, right? But know that following what somebody else tells you to follow, right? Ain't going to benefit you if you're doing wrong. You gotta live positive to get positive results. No matter who you pray to, no matter what you looking to save you. And from my experiences, man, it ain't worked, man. I feel better at this point in my life than I did before. Trying to help people, embrace people, take care of people. Things wasn't working too good. And I'm in the car wash now, so the buzzer's gonna keep going off. I'm happy with myself though. When a lot of times we think that we gotta be happy with somebody else. This is the design. When you see a lot of people have a headache in the end, right? From thinking that they only get happy with somebody else. It's from my observation, man. A lot of situations ain't working out, but they think that they gotta be happy with somebody else. Yeah, I'm in the wash now, though. Find out who you are. Believing in something when you don't believe in yourself ain't gonna help you get to where you need to be. Believe in yourself. Everything involved in life is made up. It's made up stuff, man. It ain't as real as you think it is. You gotta step outside the box, baby. You gotta step outside the box, baby. You stay inside the box, your results gonna be the same. The results don't change inside the box, man. And when I notice, right, when things is going good for people, they holler, God, 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 God. Soon as you go through something, which we all do, everybody goes through something, right? You don't hear God the same. So God is only for the people that's doing good. That's what it's made to seem like. God is only for the people that's doing good. I got the tire shine too. Yeah. Yeah, God is only for the people that is doing good, man. The people that's have a problem, that's somebody else. Keep people out of your space and focus on the things you need to focus on, right? I promise things will go okay for you. I promise. Keep people out of your space. And focus on the things you need to focus on. And things will go right for you. But when you got people in your space that mean you no good, you're gonna get bad results, man. I don't care who you pray to. You're gonna get bad results. Hoping for good results. That's just how it go, man. It's the same old program, man. Program is the same all over. But it take you to go through something to see it, though. A lot of people still going through the same thing they've been going through over and over. And they praying for better results. But you're getting the same results. You can pray all you want, but if you don't make no effort to change, ain't nothing going to change. You got to make the effort. That's all on you. You hold the key to your own destiny, man. People think somebody else hold the key. No, you hold the key. If you drink and you smoke all the time, you're going to get the results of a person that drink and smoke. If you focus on the things that is going to better your life, you're going to get the results. You can see what's good for you and what's not good for you. You see that. But a lot of people do the things that are not good for them, but expect good results. and it just don't never go their way at all. You might get a moment, right, where things is working out for you, and the first thing you say is, God is good. God did this for me. But then as soon as something goes wrong, you ain't saying God did that. You can't influence me, right? That a little kid that might be outside, right? And something happened to the little kid, right? You can't influence me that God had a better place for the kid. And that's saying, like, it might be a little kid somewhere and a shooting happens and the kid dies. You can't influence me that God had better plans for that kid. I would never be able to accept somebody saying that to me at all. I can't accept it. That makes no sense. Nobody's met God to make that kind of statement. But these are the statements that's made, man. I'm not following what everybody else is following. That shit ain't working. Following what everybody else is following, that shit ain't working. Not one bit. That shit ain't working one bit. About to get me something to eat. I'm feeling good today. Life is good, man. Find your happy zone, man. You got to stay in your zone, man. Stay in your zone. Don't let other people pull you outside of your zone, man. Whatever you do, don't let other people pull you outside of your zone, man. Find your happy place and stay in your zone, man. Other people bring you down without a care in the world, man. Bring you straight down without a care in the world, man. I don't trust a lot of stuff, man, because I see it's fugazi, man. Experience is the best teacher, though, I'll tell you that. Experience is the best teacher. too. Yeah, I'm hungry. Need something to eat. If you wake the fuck up though, right? And you able to do things mobile and do whatever you feel like doing, life is good for you. Some people get down about things they going through, but if you got the ability to wake up, man, pray to yourself, thank yourself that you was able to do whatever. Nobody else uh, made that decision for you. Trust me. People tell me, oh, it was God that woke me up. Man, what about the people that didn't wake up? You telling me God shut them down? Come on, man. Life design, man. Give me something to eat ASAP. I'm feeling good though, man. I'm feeling good, man. And know when not to put yourself in them crazy situations, man. A lot of times we put ourselves in situations that can be avoided. You gotta know how not to put yourself in those situations that can be avoided. We all got the opportunity, you know what I'm saying? But will you? Rocks down here. Well, I still hit. All right. It's over. Pour that out. Live is about to be over. Moral of the story: if you're doing wrong, you're gonna get the wrong results. If you're doing right, you're gonna get the right results. But you can't think that by praying and looking for God to save you is gonna happen if you continue to do wrong. That's the moral of the story, man. It's not about the setback. It's about the get back. Now.